Good afternoon, Karla. It's Friday. Today is the 1st of November, which means it's El Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, I believe. It should be just Mexico. The Day of the Dead has a really sweet sentiment where you go and you hang out with all of your dead ancestors in a cemetery. Like, that's cool. And you get tons of food. Like, I love food. So, this morning, Damaris and I had every intention of waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning because she had something to do and I had homework to do. And so, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. This is what my alarm clock did this morning. Can't see anything? Neither could I. It's really rainy and really windy here, and Yukon was built in the same design, like with the same design as a school in Texas. And the school in Texas was built, their buildings were placed in such a way that they maximized the amount of wind that they could get because they didn't have a lot of wind down there. However, we live in Connecticut. We have plenty of wind. We have more wind than is necessary, and so we have this beautiful thing called the Yukon Wind Tunnel, in which the buildings are placed perfectly so you can never escape the wind. So, because it's rainy and because it's windy, there was a power outage last night, which apparently only affected my alarm clock and nothing else in the room, because the microwave clocks both still work, refrigerator is still on, television works, lights work. The alarm clock is the only thing that didn't work. Clearly, wanted us to sleep. I did really love your video yesterday. I really enjoy the idea that you were Lucas. I chose not to dress up. I kind of would really like to learn about Buddhism. Like, I think it would be really interesting, because I don't know that much about it, and I would really like to know more, and I like to know its origins and things like that. If you have anything that you want me to teach you about, not that I can teach you about much, I can teach you about, like, the religious history in Spain. I got that. Yeah, I could pretty much teach you about the Muslims and the Jews in Spain, and their Christian counterparts, and how the Christians just want all the things. How does my hair look? Now that I'm growing my hair out, I'm starting to get the curls. I don't know if I like it, because it's starting to look toddler-ish, and I don't know if I'm about that struggle. Tomorrow is our game against UMass Amherst. I still have no idea what time that's at. You can probably look on UMass's website under their club sports and see what time it is. I know you won't be coming, Karla, just because it's far away and you'd have to take buses and public transportation. It's so dirty. Mom and Dad are going to try and come, and that's going to be really nice. And next weekend, we are going to play Boston University, and I'm really excited for that game. We beat them at our Beantown tournament, which was really early this semester. It was like beginning of September, like late August, beginning of September, that sort of thing. And if we beat them, we will get into the playoffs. We will be the number 5 seed in the playoffs. The playoffs first round, I guess, is at Army, which is so beautiful, and I don't think that I'll be able to go unless they bring a spectator bus, just because it's the A-side teams that really play playoffs. They don't really care about the B-side team playing playoffs, because we supposedly have enough time to get good enough to go to the playoffs with the other team, but there are some people who are never going to make it. Like, there are some people who start as seniors on the rugby team, and so they'll never be able to play playoffs, which kind of sucks. Like, I have a feeling that I won't ever get to play playoffs, just because this is my first semester playing. I think I've played 3 or 4 games so far, and I'll play a bunch of games next semester, but I won't play with this team at all next year. And so I will come back with a year less experience than if I didn't go abroad. Which, I have to go abroad, so there's nothing that I could have done about it, but I'm choosing to go for the whole year. However, there is a women's rugby team at the school in Granada that I'm going to, so I'm going to try and join their team. My mother on the team said that she tried as well, but it was really, really difficult to sort of do all of that. And I know that it's going to be difficult because it's a different language and it's a different country, and I have to balance all of my classes, and I have to try and learn all of these new ways to play rugby in a different country. But I kind of want to try it because I think it would be a great experience, and it would mean that I don't lose any time by going abroad. So, we'll see. So this is what I'm using as a tripod. That is a box of elbows, tape, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books, a stack of paper, and a step stool on top of my desk. Yes, I know, my desk is a mess. I'll fix it. Karla, I'll see you tomorrow.